And there they go. Let's see it happen. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, and they just can't take anymore. Okay, welcome to Menacing MTG. Super fun deck tonight. Another Tergrid deck. Um, but I have a different thing going on here. Um, really wanted to get Peer into the Abyss into the act with Tergrid. Because, as you know, Peer into the Abyss, target player draws cards equal to half their number of cards in their library and loses half their life. Round up each time. Okay, obviously the old combination that we are familiar with Peer into the Abyss utilizes Underworld Dreams, which there's three of these in the deck, so you can still get this to go off. I win games with this combination. Um, so then all those cards that they draw, you're doing one damage to them in addition to their losing half their life. So that is one combination, but I just was like, okay, once they draw those cards, they have to discard tons of cards. So um, if I had Tergrid on the board, I would get everything that they discard. So that's what we're striving for in this deck. There are many ways we can win in this deck, as you will see in the games I have recorded. So I'm just going to quickly run through this deck, but I wanted you to know that that is the objective here, is to get that going and or get other things, take other things from the opponent um, with Tergrid. And we have lots of ways to do that in this deck that you're pretty familiar with if you looked at some of my other decks. So this is a new wrinkle, and I think it's worth posting another mono black Tergrid deck with this Peer into the Abyss thing going on, because it is sweet when it happens. I will warn you that when people see what's happening, they tend to fold. So I did manage to capture a game where the opponent actually started discarding the cards. It takes a long time to happen. I will put a little capture up, which you probably have already seen actually, if you're watching this, where he does start discarding, and it becomes clear that there's just so many cards that we're getting to put right on the board that he folds. But we do see it in action. So, yeah, super fun, super cool. The amazing things you can do with Magic and these crazy combinations. All right, so quickly we have some regeneration. Two, Omen of the Dead. One, Unbreakable Bond, which can bring, for example, Tergrid back, and you put a lifelink counter on him. Then we have two, Call of the Death Dweller for the little stuff, and we have three Luris for the little stuff. So we have lots of the other things that get you cards from the opponent's hand to your battlefield, your side of the battlefield, are Acquisitions Expert, where they have to discard a card, um, Soul Shatter, Sacrifice, Creature or Planeswalker, three of those. Um, oh, and of course, Skull Raid. So we have four of these in here. And so those are all vehicles for getting things into the graveyard of the opponent and back onto the board for you on your side. So then we have a lot of kill spells too, because I wanted, you've got to be able to last in this setup for Peer into the Abyss to have a chance. So we have a couple Heartless Acts. We have, of course, Soul Shatter. We do have a couple Nighthawk Scavengers with Death Touch Lifelink. We have three Extinction Events. We do have a Draugr Necromancer, first time to appear in any of my decks, and we did utilize it a little bit, where if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, when this is on the board, exile that card with an ice counter on it, and you can play those cards with mana, using your mana as whatever color is necessary to bring it on the board. So that's a cool thing, another way to steal things. And that is it for those. So then, of course, we have the Underworld Dreams, and we have a Village Rights, so we can sack Acquisitions Experts and bring cards on the board. As you know, Skull Raid can bring cards on the board for you as well. And what else do we have here that's worth mentioning? I think I mentioned everything, really. The only little kicker is we have 2 Castle Lockflame for card draw, and we have Tyrite Sanctum. And you will see this used where you can make a god indestructible, or you can make a legendary creature a god, which we do with Luris at one time, and it puts a +1/+1 counter. We didn't make it indestructible, but we did make a Tergrid indestructible within the games you're going to see. So that's it. I'm going to shut up and let you watch some games. I hope you enjoy this. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm having a blast. Have a great one. Okay, here we are. A good hand. We go first. No complaints there at all. Okay, good mana base here, and we're going to come on with Acquisitions Expert. Next turn we'll load up Skull Raid, and we'll have Village Rights available. Okay, out with the big. This might be Giants here. Could be mono red Giants, and they don't have anything there, and we're getting excellent land. So yeah, we'll toss this up. Leaves 1 land available for us to sack Acquisitions Expert with Village Rights. And let's see what the opponent has. They do have a 3rd land in hand. And okay, this is going really great. So I'm tempted to not run Skull Raid here, but rather to sack Acquisitions Expert and draw 2 cards. Okay, excellent. And hold on to Skull Raid. The idea is for if we get Tergrid on the board, which is 1 turn away. Question is, can they eliminate Tergrid? Okay, Crystalline Giant, that's tough. Alright, yeah, we're going to bring up... the problem with Tergrid here is that he has the same... They're both odd converted mana cost, so I could run Extinction Event here and eliminate that. Crystalline Giant presents a major problem. We're going to run this. We do have the Unbreakable Bond. So we can't use Extinction Event to kill Crystalline Giant is the problem, because we'd exile Tergrid. We're just going to hope that Tergrid can remain on the battlefield this turn so that we can run Skull Raid. Okay, that's good news. Why would they do that? We're going to block. Oh, did I miss something? Did he have Death Touch? Holy cow, that was awful. Okay, we do have Unspeakable Bond, so... okay, we're going to go ahead... Oh, it's because this guy doubled his power, okay. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of this guy for even. Exiled away. Okay, we're going to use Unbreakable Bond next turn. And if we get 1 more mana, we can actually run Tergrid coming back and Skull Raid in 1 turn, which would be amazing. Okay, they getting their Giants on the board. Okay, Glimpse into the Cosmos, a great card. You can reuse it. Could actually use it right here again. Probably a good choice. They do. So it is looking like Is It Giants, a deck I produced about 3 weeks ago. Okay, this is outstanding. So this is a moment to watch here. Tergrid comes on with Lifelink. Skull Raid comes on, and we get what they ditch. Perfect Tergrid moment here. And that has to hurt. And we can next turn bring up Luris and then bring on Acquisitions Expert in one turn. And that's what we are striving for, to be able to do things in multiples. So yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, and we'll take that. Fortunately, you know, we had... Okay, ouch. Scry 2, so that's going to help them get giants on the board. But we're going after their hand next turn. If they have anything of value left in it, we'll get it. They have 2 cards in hand. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is outstanding. Alright, so what do we want here? We have 8 land here. We can actually 4, 7, 8. We want that to be just the way it is. Get rid of that land. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna run Skull Raid. And we'll get both those cards, so this could be the end for them. I'm gonna... That's the game, yep. Okay. Okay, good hand. I'd like to go first with this hand, but it looks great. Okay, we're loaded up with Skull Raids here. Looking for more mana. Skull Raid gets loaded. One more land, please, here. Okay, I don't like that. That's gotta go. Alright, so we may have to shift gears here, and they are fully loaded with mana, which absolutely stinks. We're going to try the Scavenger, and we're probably going to get countered. We don't, so that's good news, although they could have a Brazen Borrower. And we do have Extinction Event in hand. They're going to kill it with Heartless Act, okay. This Dimir Rogues is overpowered. I can see they're doing something a little bit different. Plugging in the Intruder. Okay, so now let's see what we got here. I think we got to go... We stand to get bounced here. Well, what we could do is toss Skull Raid up. And then go in with Acquisitions Expert. And they'll have to ditch a card. We've got some really excellent stuff going on here. Oh boy. Okay, so what will we ditch here? 2. Okay, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to unload the Sanctum, as much as I hate to. Okay, now, well, that's good news. 2 more land is excellent. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hope that they don't have a counter spell. We're going to get rid of Evens. Wow, how is that for bad luck? Exceptionally bad. Okay, they got a single card in hand, which really works to our advantage here. Okay, we have Heartless Act. So what we're going to do is Heartless Act. Get rid of the Soaring Thought Thief first. Drops these guys power. Then we're going to go ahead and Skull Raid. And we'll draw a card and they'll lose their card. Okay, they flash it on. We draw 2 cards then. Okay. We get a land. We're going to run Skull Raid. We're just going to load up here. Okay, excellent. That's really good. We're in trouble, but we can do some things here for sure. Let's see. What is the best thing to do? I guess it's just bring out the acquisitions expert with Luris. They're empty-handed. They've got a flyer. We could grab something else here with Omen. It would just be an acquisitions expert, I think. Oh, Nighthawk Scavenger. That's what we want. A flyer. Excellent. Okay, so we're not out of it yet. Oh boy, that's not good. Brings us to 3. Okay, we cannot withstand any more kill spells. 2, that's 3, okay. So here's what we can do. We can run Soul Shatter to get rid of the flyer. Then bring up Nighthawk Scavenger. And we're going to stay put. And hope that they get nothing but land here. Okay, excellent. And they give it up. They give it up. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, nothing in the real short run, although we'll get Underworld Dreams in, and we do go first, so that's great. We can't get Underworld Dreams without another swamp, actually, because Tyrite will not meet the requirement of having 3 black lands. Nice to have Omen of the Dead in hand with Tergrid. So we're just looking for more black land. Swamp, 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 or locked flame. Okay, we got it. That's outstanding. Okay. So next turn we'll be bringing on Underworld Dreams. And then the following turn, who knows? We do have 4 total lands, 1 away from Tergrid. Okay, that could spell some trouble with flyers. But for now, make sure we do the right card. Toss up Underworld Dreams. That'll start picking at them. And we're going to be looking at some life gain for sure here. We do have Extinction Event. They may have something, yes they do, Light of Hope to remove for a single 1-drop. What a potent card that is. They gain 2 life, but I believe they have to get 3 to bring a flyer on. Okay, we're in excellent shape here. We'll just stay put. Too bad we lost Underworld, but hey, what can you do? So Tergrid next turn, and we'll hope that they don't have something to exile it. 4 white mana. They're probably in a rush to get some flyers out. Okay. Okay. Tergrid's on. So we can eliminate both of these with Extinction Event. Okay, 5 white, well, 4 white and 1 black mana. We can bring Tergrid back with Unbreakable Bond with a lifelink counter on it. Okay, that is such a huge bummer right there. Although, let's see, can't attack and activated abilities. So, okay, so let's see what we got here. Well, it's got to be Extinction Event, that's for sure. That'll clear everything up. Okay, we'll toss up Tyrite. Ironic, we have 3 regenerate spells in hand, when really I think we only have 4 in the deck. Of course, we have Luris as well. But okay, that's a sweet card to get. I think what we're going to do here is cancel. Now, I was going to say we could make this indestructible, but I'm not sure if this is going to work. If that's, I think that might be a triggered ability. In any case, we'll stay put. So now if they bring a planeswalker or a creature on the board, we can, short of a token, we would possess it. So, okay, exile, geez, we're loaded up with stuff we can't really use at this time. We could use Skull Raid. More mana. Wow. Okay, so we got 7 now, which is, of course, Peer into the Abyss territory. So Soul Shatter is instant, so we can take something out immediately. And this is a strange standoff going on here. And they now have 8 lands down, as we have 7. Okay, Underworld Dreams will come out. They probably will have something to kill that. But that's excellent. All we need is Peer into the Abyss at this time. They do have some pretty high life total. So I still have enough mana out to use Soul Shatter. And they're going to destroy it again, my god. Okay. So they could have gained 4 life and put a flyer on the board, but they used it there. They may have more. Okay. Well, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And we get it. Okay, so it is indeed a triggered ability, which I did think would be the case. And we're going to go ahead and make Tergrid indestructible. Okay. strange deck that I'm facing here. Now that will put a flyer on the board. Another Tyrite. And I'm not going to spend it. If we're able to bring another one, I'll probably use Extinction Event next turn. Yeah! Okay, I'll be down as soon as I can. Okay, here it is. They're going to have to discard a slew of cards here. Anything they discard, we will get. They play the veto, so they're going to be looking to give, well, they don't have enough black mana to do anything with it, so it's meaningless. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time here. They certainly will play anything they can. If they can exile Tergrid, then I will not possess all the cards. They have 7 mana, plenty to do it. They're just getting rid of things here. That would help me. They gain 4 life. They do 4 damage. That's good work. Only 3 mana left. Then they need to discard. Oh, and they get another card on the board. That's too bad. Okay, that's good news for them. The question is, what will we get? Here comes the discard, folks. We're hoping for things of value. There's got to be something in there. That's a lot of cards. Sorry about the delay. I'm going to be so upset if they just fold and this doesn't resolve. And there they go. Let's see it happen. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, and they just can't take anymore. Awesome.